Howdy, James, in your fancy booth.
Hey there, James.
Hi, how are you two doing?
There you are.
Good.
Oh,
How
there
are
you
you?
are. Ah, good.
2024 marks the landmark 25th anniversary of Nickelodeon's hit animated series, SpongeBob SquarePants, reigning as the most watched animated series for 22 consecutive years. Now, I have SpongeBob, I can't even speak anymore. SpongeBob SquarePants voice actors Rodger Bumpass, Squidward, and Carolyn Lawrence, Sandy Cheeks. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning, St. Louis. Glad to be here.
Howdy.
So, Carolyn, how has the ride been for the last 22 years?
It has been so surreal that it's hard to even put into words. When we started, it was just exciting to have a job. And now here we are 25 years later with the universe expanding the way it has and still the original OG cast. It's mind-blowing.
Speaking of OG
Nice
cast, Rodger, talk about your experience.
Yeah, the term it's been a ride. I from the early on, I said I'm going to ride this pony. This is a wonderful opportunity. It came to us that it was very popular early on, so that's why I started buying all this merchandise you see behind me here. So I said, I'm gonna be the star, be a star as best I can, and be out among the people, and then and see how they regard our show, and that's been the icing on the cake for me is to talk with fans.
Carolyn, let's go back 25 years ago, actually 24 years ago, and talk about, wait a minute, you want me to audition for what? What is the name of this show? Talk about that.
Okay, so the funniest thing for me is that I had been auditioning. I had been doing sitcoms and movies and what have you, and commercial voiceover and all that, and guesting on things and blah blah blah. But I hadn't been able to book that series regular, right? And so I had met the casting director on the sidewalk in Los Feliz, and she said that she thought she had something that she wanted to bring me in for, and I did not believe her at all. And she brought me in, and it was SpongeBob. So it was one of those crazy moments where it was just meant to be. I mean, what are the odds? If I wasn't on that sidewalk that day, it wouldn't have ever happened.
How did it happen for you, Rodger?
Well, it was just another audition for me. I just read the parts. Back then, it was common just to go to your agent's office and read, and then you kind of put it out of your mind, and then all of a sudden, wow, I had it, and the show just took off. So it was a very much of a surprise, and it continues to be a surprise and a very delightful one all these 25 years.
Speaking of all these 25 years, on both of you, what has it been like for your family? Have they been excited for you to be a part of this?
I, I think my mom has lost her mind. My mom became the biggest fan. She collected everything. Like, we'd be on a road trip and her eagle eye would see like something at the 7-Eleven or something, and she'd be like, we gotta stop. And my dad would be like, what? We gotta go in and we gotta get that thing that's SpongeBob. I mean, it was crazy. But yeah, my family's been phenomenal and super supportive. And the very first movie, I was excited because my parents got to walk the red carpet. They saw me do that whole thing. Which was phenomenal because my dad passed away a little early in life. And I was like, wow, at least he got to see, this part of this journey, which is phenomenal.
Yeah, and being at my advanced age, my family has gone too, but they did get to see the emerging success of the show, and they were very proud of it. So I'm very happy that that was able to transpire with my folks.
Roger, it looks like you've done some others. I see Ice Age on here, A Bug's Life, Monsters Incorporated, Cars. Talk about that a little bit.
693 credits according to IMDb. I have to do 7 more. I need new work now. 7 more. Plus, I've been described as having died twice on IMDb, but that's another story.
Oh
I'm
my gosh,
still here.
I remember when that went down. I was trying to reach you, right? Because I was on my way to a con and the news broke and I was like, that's not true. I had just talked to him. I know that's not true.
Yeah,
anyway, that was a crazy
not
time.
once, but twice in 2 months.
What happened was they did like the Beatles. They played the record backwards. That's what happened.
Right. Roger's dead. Roger's dead. Squidward's gone.
Oh, it's been a monumental 25. This is the 25th anniversary celebrating SpongeBob SquarePants. I got it right that time on Nickelodeon. And I will tell you, only once have I had to do the voice of SpongeBob for one of the marketers' kids who thought SpongeBob had died, and I had to revive SpongeBob. So that's my.
Well, you know what that means. You have to do it now for us.
Right now, we need to hear it. Come on, come on.
Oh, here we go. You guys, come on now.
SpongeBob, go be stupid somewhere else. Go ahead.
I'm okay. Thank you so much. I'm okay. Don't ever try to kiss me like that again.
That was fantastic.
Fantastic.
Thank you. Been speaking with Rodger Bumpass, Carolyn Lawrence. It's the 25th anniversary SpongeBob SquarePants on Nickelodeon. Guys, thank you so much for embarrassing me and joining me on Morning Blend.
Just one of the services we provide.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Yeah, you too.